Hi everyone and welcome to NameHero.com. In today's video tutorial, I want to talk about our new instant domain search engine that we've been working on for quite some time. So right now I'm on the main page of NameHero.com. If I click on domains, I bring up our instant domain search page right here. And this is where we can begin searching to find our domain. So first, let me tell you a little bit about this search engine and kind of what brought this about. Over the last 20 years, I've been working online in some capacity or another. I've owned web hosting companies, domain registration companies, advertising agencies, software companies, and so forth and so on. But throughout the 20 years, there's one thing that remains the same. I've always needed domains, and I've always needed web hosting. Now, for domains, I've always liked to invest in domains. Every single month, I go on the hunt for domains that have been deleted or come up with creative new domains that are popular, and I invest in them almost like that business people do into real estate. So I look at domains like virtual real estate, and I look at for $12.98 a year, I can buy a good .com, and it will increase in value over the years. The good thing about .com is it's not going anywhere. You know, I know there's always been a lot of talk about what's going to be the new .com. Well, here 20 years later, .com is stronger than ever. So me personally, I like to buy up a lot of .coms every month. At the same time, I can never find a good domain registrar to where I could search for domains, have a nice control panel, and manage everything. And so that was one of my main catalysts behind building NameHero, was actually developing a domain search engine that was extremely useful. And so that's what, and I'd always envisioned this, and this vision is what I took to our developing team here at NameHero when we came up with our instant domain search. Now, recently, we've made some big modifications to it. So when we first launched, we had version 1, and it served us very well for about 3.5 years. But now it's time for the version 2 of it. So let me show you how this works. I'm just going to type in, see our NameHero review. And you can see here, it instantly returns the result. NameHeroReview.com is taken. I can click my who is, and I can see who owns it, which happens to be yours truly. I can close this, and I can scroll down, though, and there's other TLDs that are available that I can easily add to my cart. So the old search engine did not have the cart functionality. So that is new with our instant domain search version 2.0, is the cart functionality. As I said, I primarily like .coms, but I will often buy .net and .org. Sometimes it's often said that it helps with search engine optimization if you redirect the .com and the .net and the .org to the .com. And you know, I don't know if that's really a myth or it's really true, but I do it a lot of times anyways. And mainly because I don't want people encroaching on my brand. Now, for NameHero Review, I just bought the .com prior to this video for a demonstration purposes. So if I wanted to buy the .net and .org, I could just simply add them to the cart, and you can see they both add to it. And then I can see my whole subtotal here. It just takes a second to calculate. And so I can see my 1 year registration price is $15.72. For .org, it's $15.08. So my total is $30.80. And I can go back and view the cart. And now I've got the option to add hosting. If I want to add hosting to this domain, I can actually get the domain for free for $3.59 a month. And the same for NameHeroReview.org if I want to add hosting to it. So this is actually used a lot with our domain search engine. Is people, they want to buy a domain, they're like, well, you know what? For $3.59 a month, then I can get the domain for free. I'll just add hosting. So if that applies to you, you know, click here and add the hosting. If you just want to buy the domain, then you have a couple different options. One, we offer our DNS management. Now, this is for those of you that are not buying web hosting. If you buy web hosting, you can use the hosting package for the DNS management. But if you just want the domain and you want to be able to manage the DNS, meaning that you want to be able to add MX records for email, maybe you want to add some A records or C names to redirect to other servers, and then you could add that here. We have our ID/spam protection. If you don't want your personal information to be included in the Whois database. I know some registrars are going with a gated Whois because of GDPR that came about in May of 2018. But at NameHero, we have a Whois protection product called whoishero.com. you can check us out at whoishero.com. And what we will do is we help filter your emails, because if you've ever bought a new domain, as soon as you buy it, you get all kinds of solicitation or spam emails. You've got a lot of people that they want to develop your website for you, or they want to do SEO. And so what our Who Is Hero does is it filters out all that junk and just sends you the legitimate emails. You get the good emails from people that actually want to contact you, and the bad solicitation, we filter that out for you. So that's why I highly recommend the ID protection on all of your domains. That's also something else I had a hard time finding prior to starting NameHero, is I had a hard time finding a spam or ID protection service that actually would keep the good emails, because being a domain investor, sometimes people contact me based on that information to buy the domain. So if it's a legitimate purchase, which I've sold domains many times doing this, I want that person to be able to reach me. But then again, I don't want the call centers internationally and in the U.S. calling my phone or emailing me, asking me if I want SEO service or app development or website design, because I don't. So that's why we developed the Who Is Hero that does that for us. So I recommend that. Email forwarding, if you have hosting, we can forward your emails with the hosting. If you need it, if you want to forward your emails without hosting, then you can add that option too. The most popular is the ID protection. The other ones are really not used because a lot of our customers also buy hosting with their domains, but it's whatever you want to do. This here is the name servers that you want to set for the domain. So if you already have hosting with this, you can log into your account and grab your name servers and put them here. Or if you have your own server built, use your own name servers. If you're using Cloudflare, use Cloudflare's here. You can always edit these later too, so you don't have to edit these as soon as you buy the domain, or domains in our case. So I'm going to continue on here. And now you can see I'm at the review and checkout, so I can see I'm getting the .net and the .org. Sometimes we mail out promos, so if you have one of those, you can put it in there. If not, you can check out. And it's pretty straightforward. After you hit our checkout page here, you just enter your information. If you already have an account, click here and log in. If you need to create an account, click here to create one. Just enter your information and make your payment with either your credit card or PayPal, and then the domains will be registered automatically. So that's really what we've done here. We haven't, it looks basically the same, but the shopping cart functionality is what is the newest. And if you're searching for a common name, so for example, my first and last name, it's a common name. This is another reason why I like to have the multiple TLDs on here. Because again, I like .com, but sometimes .com is just not available in 2018 for Ryan Gray. It's a common name, right? Either it's the .net, the .org, .co, .info. So there's other options out there, and so that's why we've put these in here. You can click international. We primarily serve clients in the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, but we do have international customers here at NameHero. So we've tried to accommodate some of those TLDs. LA is actually the city, but pm.co.uk, Italy, Germany, France, India, Europe, CC. So we have several international options. And, a lot of people nowadays, for common names such as Ryan Gray, it might be appropriate to register, say, ryangray.tv. A lot of people use this for emails. Or even ryangray.in, even though I'm not in India, maybe I'd want to use that for email, or ryangray.it, or, just something. If I lived in LA, ryangray.la. Industry, these are also a little bit more popular, like ryangray.company, ryangray.global, .pro solutions, so a lot of these are available. So that's why we put a couple of these in our search engine. Even though I'm not a huge fan of the new gTLDs, we do get a couple of the registrations every day, but not near what people really thought it was going to be 2 or 3 years ago. So we like to have a couple different options in here, though. I'd say the popular is obviously the most popular, what we see at NameHero. But there are some options over here that we do see people buy, just so they can have the name they want. And it's short, and we see it for emails, or sometimes people buy these for name servers, or they buy them to put on billboards or just in their everyday marketing. But with our new rollout here, you can see it's a little bit faster than it was before. But the main part is that we do have the shopping cart. So if you do want to add multiple TLDs, you can do everything from here. You don't have to do multiple searches. Add them to your cart. and then you can check out. Then if you want to go back and add more, say I wanted to add RyanGray.moby, I could add it to my cart here. It just takes a second to update my total, and I can go back to my view cart. You can see my ID protection I've already added. I could add it to here, continue, and then I'm going to be back at my review screen to where I can make sure, this is important too, because we see this quite often at NameHeroes. Make sure when you're registering a domain that you spell it correctly. At NameHero, we've had to come up with a strict no refund policy on domains because it's a really big pain to try and edit those once they are registered. Sometimes if you do, in the rare event that you've got a spelling mistake, reach out as soon as possible. If one of our billing admins is able to get it quick enough, sometimes they can get it changed at the registry level, but not always. So we always say that the domain sales are final. If you do perhaps make a spelling mistake, hit us up really quick and let's try to get that fixed. But that's why we show it to you. One, when you search, you get the name when you search for it on the instant domain. Let me just bring back up the cart here. 2, you see it inside of the cart here. When you go to view your cart, you see it again here, 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 and then again on the review screen you see it. So we try to show you the domain many, many times so you can triple check that it's spelled correctly. Because that's, again, you wouldn't believe how many times we see this at NameHero on a daily basis. So please check to make sure the spelling is correct, because like I said, sometimes we can get in there and get it changed, but a lot of times we can't. So I just want to make sure that you understand that. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. We try to keep this, short, simple, and sweet. Fast is a big thing because, a lot of times I'll sit around on this and I'll search for an hour or 30 minutes, sometimes in the evenings when I have some downtime and I'm doing my domain investing. Almost every single night, and I've done this for several years now, I'll just be laying around doing some nightly reading, and I'll get an idea for a new domain that I want to invest in. So I'll sit there and search, and if it's taken, I'll do some more searches and try to find one. So that's why I like our instant domain search, is because I can just sit there and type in stuff. Drones was a big thing a couple years ago. All the drone domains were open, and I picked up as many as I could. But look at it now. Drones that download, international, drones, the drones.pm, not horrible, right? Drones.industry, there a lot are taken now. But I kind of go with the trends each year. 1 year it was drones. I think now it's kind of artificial intelligence. It's a crypto. Try to search crypto, anything. It's hard to find. But the point being is with their instant domain search is you can change this on the fly. Do stuff like drones 2018. To try to find a domain that's available. You can see here that drones 2018, .net, drones2018.net, right? So, that's why we developed instant domain search how it is. When we first came out with NameHero, it was almost unheard of to have an instant domain search. And so that's why we've kind of pioneered this idea. And you'll also notice that we've formatted this in a way that works on all screens. So if you have a smartphone, an iPhone, an iPad, this domain search will work, because a lot of my searches at night are not on my laptop or on my computer. I'm using my phone. So, you can make your order nice, and you can order easily from your phone or your mobile device or your iPad or smartphone or smart tablet, whatnot. So that's something that we also wanted to make sure we introduced, and we worked on a little bit of that. But I said we'd have this out by July, and it's currently July 30th, so we've got it out. We're still working on some enhancements to it. We're adding a couple new things, such as premium domains added to it, and a couple different things we're still going to be working on. So I'll have more announcements as the coming week, as we come into the fall. The summer months for us here at NameHero are the months where we really look at our infrastructure and we add features and really enhance things, because as we head into the fall, our busy season starts, and then the winter is really big at NameHero. So we try to use these summer months to really add our features. And so I'm really proud of the job that our development team has done with this, and I hope you'll find it very useful. Even if you're not a big domain investor, if you're just buying a couple domains a year for your business, I hope you'll find it really easy to grab, all the ones you need quickly and with no hassle. And, I want to remind you that, we do have the hosting offer here. you can get the domain free for a year with any of our hosting packages. So that's, especially helpful if you're starting a new blog. Why pay $12.98 a year when you get that free and just adding hosting for $3.59 a month. So definitely a good option there. So thanks for watching. I really hope you do enjoy the new instant domain search as much as we do. We certainly put a lot of time and effort in getting this out there for you all. So I appreciate, sharing it with your friends, your family, your coworkers and colleagues. Using it. Feel free to send us feedback, comment on our YouTube here. I'm going to put some stuff on the blog as well, so feel free to let us know what you think. If you have some ideas that you would like to see added to the instant domain search, let us know. We're welcome to any and all feedback. We love to hear from our customers. And at NameHero, our motto in the office is we try harder. We try to try harder than all the other companies out there. There's a million different domain registrars and web hosting companies. But we try to really serve our customers here with 5 for 5 customer service. So if you have suggestions, please let us know. We'd love to hear them. But thanks so much for using NameHero and using our instant domain search and making us your #1 choice for cloud web hosting. Until next time.